Narrator, it began with a silver spark in the night sky. A shape, no larger than a van, sliced through the clouds, shimmering like moonlit metal. Inside, the tiny craft were for travelers, unlike any Earth had ever known. Cubes. Alien. Cubs. Barely the size of house cats, covered in soft blue fur, with wide, curious eyes and hearts full of adventure. The youngest, Rava, pressed her face against the window. "Do you smell that?" she squeaked out, and oh yes, they all did. A scent, warm and savory, drifted through the air like a promise. It was buttery, salty, delicious, nothing like the gray nutrient paste. They ate at home. Narrator. The ship landed silently in a quiet town. Streetlights glowed. Crickets chirped, and that mysterious smell floated toward them like a glowing trail. Ziri, the boldest cub, stepped out first, paws on concrete, nose twitching. "We follow it," he declared. And so they did. They scampered through hedges and across lawns, their soft feet pattering on pavement, chasing the heavenly aroma through the sleeping neighborhood. At last, they stopped beneath the giant glowing sign letters. They couldn't read, but shapes they instantly loved. Pizza Planet, Expressant Seed. Humans laughed, ovens roared, and something magical cooked under fiery heat. Narrator, the cubs slipped under the door, unnoticed. Warmth wrapped around them like a hug. Music played, and everywhere were circles of bread topped with golden melted cheese. The cubs froze in awe. Rava whispered, trembling with joy, "It's food, but beautiful." Then fate struck. A careless slice dropped on the floor by a rushing customer. Like wolves in fuzzy pajamas, the cubs leaped. One bite, one glorious bite, and their lives changed forever. Narrator, excited flavor exploded across their tongues. Stretchy cheese, tangy tomato, soft crust there. Minds lit up like fireworks. Ziri stood taller. "I declare," he said grandly, crumbs clinging to his whiskers, "that this magical meal is our destiny. But destiny comes with complications." A scream rang out. "What are those little furballs?" Chairs scraped. Humans pointed. One grabbed a broom. The cubs bolted. 4 fuzzballs scrambling under tables as dust bunnies flew, and humans lunged. It would have ended badly, if not for one teenage boy. He knelt, holding out empty hands, voice calm in the chaos. "Whoa. Hey, little dudes," he whispered. His name tag read, Aami. The cubs froze. He smelled not of fear, but kindness. An oregano he tore off it, sliced from the counter, and laid it gently on the floor. Narrator. The cubs approached slowly, sniffed, then tackled the pizza like a pack of tiny lions. Aamir laughed. "You guys really like cheese?" With mouths full, the cubs nodded so hard their ears flopped. Somehow, without words, they shared their story, their bland homeworld, their longing for flavor, the lonely little scout ship wandering the stars. Aamir listened wide-eyed, then his grin grew wider. "Well, if you're on Earth," he said, lifting his insulated delivery bag, "you're trying more than one slice." Narrator, the next hour was a whirlwind of wonder. The cubs bounced inside the warm delivery pouch as Aamir biked through the neon-lit streets. Cars honked. Music thumped. Earth was so loud and so alive. Their first stop, Grandma Rose's brick oven, where crust crackled like ancient treasure. The cubs nibbled garlic butter and nearly fainted from delight. Second stop, Slice Empire, with cheese that stretched longer than their entire bodies. Each bite fed not only their bellies, but something deep in their souls. Narrator, warmly, humanity had flavors. Humanity had warmth. Humanity had cheese. Ziri whispered, voice filled with awe. Humans create joy. But not everyone shared Aamir's gentle curiosity. Arrival. Delivery driver spotted them, snapped photos, and shouted, "Aliens! I'm gonna be rich." Panic returned. AAMI are pedaled like a storm wind. Cubs clinging to straps and fur flying. The city blurred. Lights streaked. Their laughter mixed with terror. Finally, breathless, they reached home base. Pizza Planet. Inside. The Riva barged in, demanding rewards, fame, proof, but his blurry photos only got laughs. "Those are stuffed toys covered in Parmesan." The manager chuckled. Defeated, the rival stormed off, narrator gently in the quiet that followed. Aamir turned to his tiny friends. "You can't stay," he said softly. "They'll find you for real next time." The cubs understood. Adventure was over, but something beautiful had begun. The staff, now believers, prepared a farewell feast. The legendary tower of pies. Quad G's, extra stretch. Triple, crust, a mountain of molten dreams. The cubs ate until their fur gleamed with grease, and their hearts nearly burst with gratitude. Before they left, Aamir slipped a laminated card into Ziri's paws, stained with flour, written with care. Pizza dough, water, flour, yeast, salt, and always love. Ziri hugged the human's thumb. "Human family," he squeaked out. Narrator. Minutes later, the silver vessel lifted off, engines humming low. The cubs pressed their paws to the window as Earth shrank beneath them. A world of laughter, chaos, and cheese. Aamir waved up at the sky. "You're always welcome back," he whispered. Far away, on a quiet alien moon, ovens were built. Fire ignited, and for the first time in history, cheese melted under alien stars. Cubs gathered from every den and every burrow. They inhaled the scent, awestruck, until one brave voice shouted what all of them felt. "Humans make miracles, and pizza is the best one." Music swells. Fade out. Narrator. Softly, and so the story spreads from one world to another, of 4 hungry explorers and the humans who fed them warmth, wonder, and a very, very good reason to come back someday. End.